The December catch-up community day is this weekend in Pokemon GO. We have 16 Pokemon spawning in the wild with a boosted shiny rate, but a lot of these Pokemon aren't that meta relevant. So what we're gonna do is package this video into the best Pokemon you want to be going after from a raid attacking point of view, PvP, as well as some miscellaneous tips when it comes to pro gameplay. This is the December catch-up com day with Go With Us. Let's get dates out of the way. Guys, this catch-up com day is going to be taking place this weekend on Saturday, December 6th from 2 to 5 p.m. local time, as well as Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. Certain Pokemon will be featured more on different days. So on Saturday, it looks like the boosted spawns are going to be Carablast, Shelmet, Vanillite, Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Palmy. And on Sunday, the boosted spawns are going to be Colossus, Red Flower Flabebe if you're in Europe, Middle East, or Africa, Blue Flower Flabebe if you're in Asia Pacific region, Yellow Flower Flabebe if you're in the Americas. It looks like the white and orange flower will also be spawning around these time frames. Pikipek will be spawning on this day, Jangmo-O, Rookidee, as well as Quaxly. Then for the last 10 minutes of each hour on Saturday and on Sunday, there will be 4 Com Day Classic Pokemon that are going to be heavily boosted in the wild for those 10 minutes only. Those Pokemon are going to be Machop, Eevee, Totodile, and Ralts. A huge thing on Community Days is the Community Day move, which will be available for every single Pokemon. So if I run through the list, Machoke into Machamp is going to get you Payback. If we look at Eevee and its evolutions, Eevee into Vaporeon is going to get Scald, into Jolteon is going to get Zap Cannon, into Flareon is going to get Superpower, into Espeon is going to get Shadow Ball, into Umbreon it's going to get Psychic, into Leafeon it's going to get Bullet Seed, into Glaceon it's going to get Water Pulse, and into Sylveon it's going to get Psyshock. If you evolve Croconaw into Feraligatr, it's going to know Hydro Cannon. If you evolve Kirlia into Gardevoir or into Gallade, it's going to know Synchronoise. If you evolve Duosion into Reuniclus, it's going to know Charm. Vanillish into Vanillux is going to know Avalanche. Carablast into Escalavir is going to know Razor Shell. Shelmet into Axelgore is going to know Energy Ball. Floette into Florges is going to know Chilling Water. Trumbeak into Toucannon will know Beak Blast. Hakama-O into Kama-O is going to know Clanging Scales. Corvisquire into Corviknight is going to know Air Cutter. Florigato into Meowscarada will know Frenzy Plant. Crocolore into Skeledirge will know Blast Burn. Quaxwell into Quaquavel is going to know Hydro Cannon, and Palmo into Palmot is going to know Brick Break. To get through this very quickly, there will be a December Community Day research ticket for a total cost of $5, and the main rewards there are going to be more encounters with Community Day Pokemon, as well as 1 Elite Charge TM, 1 Elite Fast TM, 1 Rocket Radar, as well as more. The other bonuses that it's going to be 2 times XP for catching Pokemon, 2 times Stardust. It's going to be half egg hatch distance for eggs, 2 times candy for catching Pokemon, 2 times the chance of XL candy for trainers level 31 and up. Incense will last for 3 hours. Lure modules will only last for 1 hour. 1 additional special trade can be made per day, but that's going to take us to a total of 3 because we are in the new season of Precious Paths, which gives us a special trade already, and trades will cost 50% less Stardust. Please remember to trade Pokemon. We're going to leave some examples on screen right now. We do this every single time. Trading Pokemon, one of the most underrated things in the game. What Pokemon should I go after if we are focusing on raid attacking? These are going to be the Pokemon I would definitely go after. On Saturday, to be honest, there are only 3 that I would look at. First is going to be Vanillite going into Vanillux. Vanillux right now is the 26th best Ice type attacker in the game. Very much a budget Pokemon, but if you're building your Ice teams, go for it. Sprigatito going into Meowscarada right now, currently the 16th best Grass type attacker in the game, and of course we just had the wild area with a lot of Meowscarada at high level spawning, so you should have a couple of those saved up. The next one I would look at is definitely going to be Palmy, eventually going into Palmot. Again, a really good budget electric type attacker, currently in the 26th spot on that Saturday, so I would say on Saturday those are going to be your best picks. Then on to Sunday. First one we're going to focus on here is going to be that Flabebe going into Florges and any of the different colors. Let me just say that Florges is one of the best all-rounders right now. As a fairy type attacker, a really good budget fairy type attacker, currently in the 40th spot. While we're in the fairy category as well, do not forget about Eevee going to Sylveon. Sylveon, again, a really good budget fairy type attacker, currently in the 23rd spot. Now up next we have Pikipek going into Toucannon. This is actually one Pokemon that is going to go across 2 different categories when it comes to PvP as well, because it's a really good PvP Pokemon. But let me just say, the Shadow right now is currently the 6th best flying type attacker in the game, and the regular with Beak Blast I think is in the 15th spot. So guys, Pikipek is another great Pokemon to go after, especially because it is a very good budget attacker. Next up we have Quaxly going into Quaquavel. Guys, Quaquavel right now a really good budget water type attacker, currently in the 13th best spot. Don't overlook Machop going into Machamp. Again, because all of these Pokemon had calm days, we should have a lot of candy for them, and if you don't, we have good ways to get candy, which we're going to touch on in a little bit. But guys, Machamp in the fighting type category is currently ranked 29th, but the Shadow is ranked 11th in the fighting type category. Brilliant Shadow Pokemon to use. Eevee going into Glaceon right now is the 18th best ice type attacker in the game, but even as a max attacker, Glaceon is the best ice type attacker currently right now. We cannot overlook Ralts going into Gardevoir and eventually Mega Gardevoir, which is currently the 5th best psychic type attacker in the game and the best fairy type attacker in the game. And on Gallade's side, again, a really strong psychic type attacker and slightly below some of the better attackers in the fighting type category. I think it's only because it has Focus Blast, but otherwise this Pokemon is tremendously strong because it has such a good high attack stat. Next up is going to be the PvP category. These are going to be the Pokemon that really shine best in PvP, although they may overlap and they could be very good raid attackers as well. We just mentioned one, which is going to be Pikipek going into Toucannon. Toucannon in the Great League right now is ranked decently. These stats are subject to change as of recording this video, but the optimal IV set you want there is going to be a 0, 14, 13. But in the Ultra League right now, it's performing even better. I believe it's breaking into the top 30 or 40 right now. The optimal IV set you want there is going to be a 2, 15, 14. That Beak Blast Calm Day move really makes a difference on this Pokemon, even as a raid attacker. Next up, and there's no ways we can leave this one out, is going to be Totodile. Guys, Totodile going into Feraligatr is an absolute monster in PvP. The Shadow forms as well as the regular are really good raid attackers too, but guys, in the Great League right now, the Shadow is ranked 71, the regular is ranked 74, but in the Ultra League it shines even better. The Shadow is ranking in the top 10 right now as of recording this video, and the regular Ultra League form is currently in the 17th spot. Guys, Totodile is a really good Pokemon to go after. Next up, and here's another one that overlaps, is going to be Flabébé going into Florges. Again, a brilliant Go Battle League Pokemon. Guys, in the Great League right now, it's actually ranked 119, but because of that fairy typing with that chilling water now, it really does some good damage on certain meta relevant Pokemon, but more importantly, it's actually in the Ultra League. Right now, as of recording this video, it's currently ranked 7th, which is incredible, breaking to that top 10. Up next is going to be Rookidee going into Corviknight. Now, let me just say, this is probably going to be your best Pokemon to go after on this day when it comes to PvP. Corviknight right now in the Great League is in the 8th spot. The optimal IV set you want there is going to be a 0, 13, 14. And in the Ultra League, it's even better, guys. It's the 2nd best Pokemon to use in the Ultra League right now with XL Candy, and you are going to want a 0, 15, 15 there. An honorable mention is going to be Fuecoco going into Skeledurs. This Pokemon definitely performs better in the Ultra League, but funny enough, you will not need Blast Burn when it comes to PvP for this specific Pokemon. It does alternate every kind of season. Skeledurs seems to be really good, but because of that fire and ghost typing, it's kind of different, but it really performs well in certain categories, but I would say this is more of an honorable mention. Now we're going to discuss Candy. How do you really maximize Candy during this calm day? Because there's so many Pokemon spawning, it can be a little bit overwhelming to see what target you actually want. However, there are about 3 Pokemon that are going to hit all of the types depending on what you're after. So for example, if you're looking for Pokemon like Colossus, Pikipek, Jangmo-o, Rookidee, as well as Ralts, I would make it evolve Mega Rayquaza because it can actually hit 3 different types. The same goes for the following Pokemon. If you wanted more candy for Carablast, Shelmet, Pawmi, Quaxly, as well as Totodile, I would evolve Primal Kyogre because Primal Kyogre is also going to hit 3 different types, which is going to be Bug, Electric, and Water. And if you wanted even more candy for Sprigatito or Fuecoco, for example, you could evolve Primal Groudon because that's also going to hit 3 types, which is going to be Grass, Fire, as well as Ground. Those are going to be some great Megas and Primals you could use for candy games, but do not forget to use your Pineapple Berries because already every single catch you're going to be getting 6 candy, but with the Pineapple Berry, you're going to be getting 12 candy. With a Silver Pineapple Berry, you're going to be getting 14 candy. So guys, really pick the Pokemon you really need to get candy for and trying to hit these Megas at Mega level 3 so you can really maximize your XL Candy chance, because a Mega Pokemon at level 3 is getting you 25% chance to get more XL Candy. Last thing I'm going to mention here, and normally I wouldn't touch on Platinum Medals, but guys, we have about It's not every single type in the game. I don't think Ghost is spawning, and I don't think a Dark type is spawning. But guys, you have an incredible opportunity if you're trying to get your Platinum Medals for every single type, which is to catch 2,500 Pokemon of that certain type. This calm day is an incredible opportunity because it's not just one day, it's 2 days where all of these Pokemon are going to be spawning throughout your map. So guys, get to a downtown area, university campus. It's a great opportunity to really maximize this, guys. If you guys want to see everything going on this week in Pokemon Go, we will leave it as the end screen. You guys are really enjoying those videos, and I think you're going to like this one as well. Guys, go with us. Please smash that like and subscribe button. We believe this is the best way for you to approach this calm day. Simple. Don't worry about the fluff. These are the things you should be focusing on. Love you. Go with us, and we'll catch you in the next one, baby. Shh.